It's the one that's on.
Okay.
Welcome, folks, to a Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Thank you so much for tuning in. My guests today are here from the Effingham County Chamber of Commerce. Norma Lansing has been here before. She's the president and CEO of the Effingham Chamber of Commerce. And Kristin Probst making her first appearance on the Big Talk show. Today we are going to talk about a wide variety of subjects, and we do appreciate you tuning in here in Flora on Channel 100 or Channel 25. Same story up in Hartville, Watson, Lake Sarah. We're starting to get in Stone Ridge. We're getting in.
Good.
We're going to get in there, Norma. Norma's been twisting my arm quite a bit as the person she knows better than anybody probably from Wabash. But we're going to get up there for all of you in Effingham County, also in T-Town and Dietrich, and we appreciate you folks tuning in. However, you are tuning in on Channel 3, Channel 100, online on YouTube. Same story in Sisney, Jeff, all the way down to over to Albion, all over the place. And for that matter, over in Salem, thanks on Channel 3. We do appreciate you tuning in, however so. What is going on today? Let's tell you a few items going on. We've got a few community events to tell you about today here in Flora. By the way, ladies, I gotta tell you this. You guys run an outstanding community event page. Who's in charge of that?
I don't know which one you're talking about. We have several.
The Community and Visitors Events page.
Oh, the Visitor Center. Yeah, the Visitors Bureau.
That's a really good page. They've got all kinds of good information. They don't have anything there today. But they've got all kinds of good stuff. My compliments to whoever's running that. They do a good job. Closer here to Flora, a few things going on over at the Flora Rehabilitation and Healthcare Center this morning at 10 o'clock. Mary's going to come in and play the piano for about an hour for the folks down there. The Flora Library, very busy today. They're going to be at 10 o'clock. They're going to be at the Flora Gardens Nursing Home, and then at 11, they're going to move up to the Flora Rehab Center. So they're going to be all over the place today, 10 and 11 o'clock here on January 8th. Also up at the Rehab Center shortly after that at 2 o'clock this afternoon, it is bingo. They're going to have all kinds of bingo and popcorn at the Flora Rehab Center. Another couple of things going on in the area down in Fairfield today. The Fairfield Memorial Hospital holding a free CPR class. Teach you how to do that. That's 9:30 this morning at the second floor education room. You might want to be on your way if you're going to be there. You might want to pre-register or give them a call for more information at 847-8367. Also, tonight down in Fairfield, it's the Animals Requesting Friends. They're having their annual meeting, and that'll be at the Jovalu Cuisine in downtown Fairfield. If you are a member or if you are a prospective member, if you're just interested in what ARF does, by all means, stop down there. They're going to elect the officers for this year, as well as coordinate volunteers for their upcoming Marty Paws Trivia Contest, and that's going to be on Saturday, February 29th at the Fairfield Elks Lodge, as well as do some other stuff. So again, the meeting tonight at 6 p.m. at Jovalu Cuisine in downtown Fairfield. Those are some community events going on today. This, by the way, today is January 8th. What national day is this? This is National Winter Skin Relief Day. National Winter Skin, it's probably a pretty good time for that day as winter kicks into high gear. National Winter Skin Relief Day on January 8th reminds us all of ways we can keep our skin from withering under the harshest of elements. Dropping temperatures outside and rising thermostats inside sap the amount of moisture in the air, and our skin is the first to notice. If you have dry, cracked skin, look for a cream or ointment with light petrolatum? Not petroleum, but petrolatum hyaluronic acid. I really did, ladies. I did read these beforehand.
Yeah.
I really did. I really did read these. So yeah, look for the light petrol, whatever. And after bathing, pat your skin dry with a soft towel. Rubbing causes more inflammation and inflammation. And with the door closed to keep the humidity in, add a moisturizer. I've actually got a big humidifier in my house, and that's the way we tried. Keeps the dogs. We've got 2 dogs, and if you have the humidifier going, it keeps their skin from getting all over the furniture and stuff. Because you can't keep dogs off furniture.
No, you can't. No.
It's an impossibility.
Absolutely.
It's an impossibility. This is also National Argyle Day. National Argyle Day for some reason. It celebrates the pattern derived from the tartan of Clan Campbell of Argyll in western Scotland. The pattern has been used for kilts and plaids, and the pattern socks known as tartan hose worn by Scottish Highlanders since at least the 17th century. Argyle knitwear became fashionable in the U.S. around the First World War, and really I don't know why we're celebrating National Argyle Day, but it has been celebrated for about the last 10 years. Katie McAleer, is that a designer or something? First pronounced
Not aware of her.
January 8th as a National Art. See, all right. You guys, you've been giggling at these first 2. Here's one. Here's one that you can get behind. Here's now this is one I can get behind. This is one we'll all get behind. This is National English Toffee Day.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, absolutely right. National English Toffee Day celebrates the favored confection that's been enjoyed across the country for generations. In the United States, English toffee is a popular variant of the original toffee, a butter confection topped with almonds. It's made by caramelizing white sugar with butter and can be both hardened or chewy.
Sugar butter was
Exactly right. Yeah, how are you going wrong? The Heath bar is a type of candy bar made with English toffee, and I can, I'm all for
Absolutely.
English Toffee Day. The British do bake toffee with only brown sugar, by the way. The Americans use white. The British just use brown sugar, and white they typically do not add nuts. While they typically don't add nuts, they will add another layer of chocolate. I don't know. Take your pick. Take your pick. Who cares? Who cares? They're both really good.
butter, sugar, chocolate.
They're both really
What
good.
else is there?
Exactly right. You're exactly right, Kristin. All right, what's on TV? What do you want to watch on TV tonight? We've got all kinds of sports to tell you about. Actually, this being a Wednesday, we don't have game tonight, a high school game tonight. Tomorrow night, we'll be back in T-Town, back in Teutopolis, as the girls take on Danville in a non-conference battle. Of course, all of T-Town's games are non-conference. That'll be right here on this channel as well. Some hockey tonight. If you're looking for hockey to watch, doubleheader on NBCSN channel 216. The Washington Capitals will be at Philadelphia taking on the Flyers. Dallas Mavericks at the LA Kings. And NBA basketball doubleheader on ESPN channel 601. Nuggets at the Mavericks, followed by the Milwaukee Bucks out in Golden State taking on the Warriors. Also, the Chicago Bulls are in New Orleans tonight, taking on the Pelicans at 7 o'clock. That one will be on NBC Sports Chicago. Finally, NCAA basketball, we've got a ton of it coming your way. Double headers on Fox Sports 1, St. John's Red Storm versus Georgetown. That's at 5:30, followed by Seton Hall Pirates at the Xavier Musketeers. Also, CBS Sports Network, channel 628. That's Davidson versus Rhode Island, Tulane versus UConn. And on ESPN2, Notre Dame at NC State, Oklahoma versus Texas. And the reason I bring all these up is because the important one tonight is in Wisconsin. In the Big Ten Network, the Northwestern Wildcats at Indiana at 6 o'clock on channel 600. That'll be followed by the University of Illinois Fighting Illini at Wisconsin playing the Demon Evil Badgers. And we'll see if the Illini can keep a nice little run going. Played well on Sunday. Hopefully they play well again tonight. You are watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. We're going to talk Effingham Chamber of Commerce. They have a ton of stuff going on up in Effingham County, and when we come back, we're going to find out what all it is. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey along with Norma Lansing and Kristin Probst. We'll be right back after this. Do please stick around.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Welcome back, folks, watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. I do appreciate you tuning in. Welcome to the show, and welcome to Norma Lansing. How you doing today, Norma?
I'm doing well. Happy
Thanks
New Year.
very much for coming back. Yeah, Happy New Year. Kristin Probst, thanks very much for being here. Appreciate you stopping in. These ladies are, I almost,
You said young.
I should have. I should have kept saying that. I should have kept saying that. These young ladies are with the Effingham County Chamber of Commerce, and I tell you what, the Effingham Chamber is a dynamic group. How long have you been there, Norma?
Forever and a day.
A little while.
For a little while, yeah. A couple of years.
A few years. And how long have you been there, Kristin?
I actually just started in mid-August of this
Oh,
year.
no kidding. Norma is the president and CEO, so she's in charge of the whole thing, and Kristin is we're going to call her the marketing director today because she wanted a D at the start. She's a marketing coordinator, does a great job up there. is this the first time you have worked with a chamber, or did you work with chambers before? What brought you to the Effingham Chamber of Commerce?
This is the first time on this side of the chamber that I've been on. I've been a member of the chamber.
As a as a business owner or
this is the
something
first
like that.
time being on this side of it, which is exciting for me.
Is it? Yeah, I was going to say, how's the dynamic changing for you? There's probably, Norma can probably tell you, there's probably a lot more work to what you guys do than you realized that there was coming in, right?
Yeah, definitely. There's also what I enjoy the most about it is the more high altitude perspective and a broader perspective on the business realm as a whole. You know, when you're conducting your own business in your own industry, or working for a business in a certain industry, you're kind of stuck in that one industry or those that directly relate to it.
Right.
With the chamber, we are more up higher, and then bringing in all the different
Right.
businesses and all the different industries, which I think is exciting. It's a little broader.
Well,
perspective.
that's well put. One of the things that you are doing, a recent development with the Effingham Chamber of Commerce, and this is a little bit in this area of the state. You probably don't see it all that often. Tell me about Access. What is Access?
Access is a shared workspace. People have heard of business incubators, so it's kind of a different version of a business incubator, in the fact that we're not actually helping people start a business. These are people who are in business, and they may be working out of their homes.
An incubator would be someone who's probably also providing funding and that kind of thing.
And we also run a business outreach, a business consulting service, but we'll talk about that separately.
Yeah.
So Access is a group of people, organizations, the city's involved in that. Our local economic development entity is involved in that, the chamber, just a lot of different people, business people. So we've been running a space where people can kind of start a business for a while. It's not really worked out the way we wanted it to. And so a year ago in December, we met with people who have been using some of our workspaces and said, what do we need to do differently? And they gave us all these ideas, and it developed into what we call Access now, which is a shared workspace. As we said, it's for people who perhaps they're working out of their home and need to get out of that atmosphere. They could be business people who are traveling, or maybe their businesses outside of the community. They have to spend the day in Effingham. They need a place to land. They need a place to be able to have Wi-Fi access, to have access to a copier and different business needs. And so this shared workspace is right downtown.
What was the workspace originally? It was a bank, wasn't it?
No, that was started out. Well, trying to think. The most recent iteration, it was a fitness center, and then it was a children's clothing store.
Really? Okay.
Trying to go back beyond that. I can't remember what was actually there. But I should
Norma,
know.
you're new. You're new to the organization. I understand that.
But we were fortunate because the owners of that building are actually partnered with us in this process. They've done all the remodeling, and it's really a very neat space. I know you've got some pictures.
Yeah.
That's very bright, colorful, creative. It helps to creative juices to flow, I guess I would say. But yeah, we've got people. It just opened a couple months ago, so it's still. Yeah,
that was going to be my. You're kind of going down the next question. I appreciate that. The genesis of this iteration of it was in December of about a year ago, over a year ago.
Yes.
And you took a goodly amount of time to figure out what's going to work best for everybody, didn't you?
Well, what they identified for us was it needed to be in the downtown area. It needed to be a walkable space. People could walk in, walk by, see it, have access to other resources, banks, coffee shops, courthouse, different things like that. So, and we're fortunate that our downtown Effingham is very dynamic.
There's a lot of businesses down there.
So to find a space that was available was the first challenge. So that's why it took a little bit of time. We had another place that we were kind of working towards, and that fell through. So this opened up. The owners were very amenable to being a part of that. So they're partners with us in this. They've done all the remodeling. Gail and Tara Higgs are the owners, and Gail's a excellent carpenter, so he did all the renovations that were needed.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's handy. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a short break. We're going to come back, talk a little bit more about Access, and I'm going to show you some pictures,
Okay.
folks, what kind of get an idea
Yeah.
of what the place looks like. Have you helped out? Now, Kristin, I've kind of avoided you here. Have you helped out in some of the decorating, the design of it?
Well, the decorating design, I did not have a hand in. I love what they did with the place.
There we go.
I
See-
came in a little bit later than after all of that had been established, but I couldn't have done it better. That's for sure. I've done more with the marketing.
Cool.
And then some other of the details involved.
We'll get to all that here in just a moment. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey, with my guests from the Effingham County Chamber of Commerce, back right after these. Do please stick around.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only, with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right, or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching. Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey and my guests today from the Effingham County Chamber of Commerce. Norma Lansing is here, along with Kristin Probst, and we are talking about the new workspace, relatively new workspace in downtown Effingham, Access. How do folks find out more information about Access, by the way? What's the procedure, Kristin?
Well, there's obviously, you can go online. We've got a website at Access at 109 West, or access109west.com. Otherwise, you can call the chamber. We are happy to take phone calls and get people hooked up with tours and all the necessary paperwork.
Where did I get the misspelling in my head that it was AXIOS?
Oh,
I have no idea.
I don't know either, because I looked at all the material that you sent me, and I have no idea. Well, let's just move beyond my terrific errors. Here is a shot of what it looks like inside. This is a nice little roomy spot, isn't it, Kristin?
Yep. There's a lot of space, but it's defined really well inside. And,
Okay.
And again, the decorations that they picked, I think it's just amazing. The gal that kind of spearheaded that effort is
Kind of
very talented.
It's kind of mid-century looking, but very but useful for today. It's mid-century,
Correct.
but not old.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep, eclectic and
There you go.
light and fun. The idea is to create a nice, welcoming atmosphere for people that use the space.
So, looking at this space right there, how many different businesses would or could be in here at this like any particular time? Because you've got a board table there in the middle. You've got these bar stools, which would be conducive to folks running Wi-Fi and running their computers or something like that. And then you have two different separate meeting spots in this one space, right?
yeah, there's.
Is that right? I mean, what's the most you've had in there, do you think, Norma?
Well, like I said, we're just getting started. So we haven't really had a lot of people. It's not really businesses, it's people. So you could have a business. We've had actually a couple businesses inquire about buying passes that they could use to distribute to their employees that are maybe traveling for
Or for that matter, their clients.
Yeah, they can do that. They can have small meetings. We didn't show the conference room, but there's a small conference room that'll seat only about 4 to 6, but it's got, it's privacy.
There's a
actually
little privacy.
That's
There's
one of
the
cubicles.
The single carol
There's
there.
four cubicles in there. There's a little conference room. There's a kitchen area that's got a microwave. We just set up the coffee service in there. There's a water cooler. There's actually, the bathroom has a shower in it.
Really?
Yes. So people who are wanting to do something, they can, if they're on their way from one thing to another and they don't have time to go home, they can take a shower. They can have lunch. They can do whatever.
Really? I'm kind of surprised by that. I mean, I love having the idea, the thought of, the quick in, quick out, get cleaned up before your next meeting or something. But I'm afraid, that's a good looking couch there. Somebody might want to lay
Take a
down. Don't get me, don't tempt me.
But it is designed to be a place where people can come together and collaborate. So even though they might be two separate individuals that come in there using the space at the same time, they could form a relationship that would benefit both of them.
Yeah.
Just by having a conversation. Each one of the there's all in those tables, all those areas have plug-ins too for if they need to power for their electronics or whatever. So that's available. The Wi-Fi. It's just a very, very nice space. It's small, but as far as how many people you could put in there at one time, maybe 35, 40 to be comfortable.
Well, that's fine. How's the reception been?
Good. Like I said, it's just slow. It's a new concept, so for
I was going to say, I wondered if you would. I was wondering if maybe you ran into the occasional company that I've got privacy issues. I don't want to. I don't have anybody hearing hearing somebody really loud. Somebody really loud, like is disturbing everybody.
Believe it or not, there's a phone booth in there.
Is there? You've got a phone booth and a shower?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the coolest.
So the idea is to be collaborative, but there are times when you want your privacy. So we do have a small room that's just available to anybody that wants to use it. It's got a table and a countertop and or countertop and a chair. So if you have to make a phone call, have some privacy, you can go in that room and shut the door, and it's the only real private space in the facility. But
that is handy.
Yeah.
If do folks contact you if they want more information? You said go online and this is this free? This is not a free service.
Nope,
I guess,
it's
right?
not a free service. It's a monthly membership concept. So you pay to have access to access.
Yeah.
It's
access to access.
Access to access.
And none of that is spelled Axios like
we also offer day passes, so you can do a monthly or you can do a day pass. You can get those through the chamber office.
as many people that travel through Effingham. I mean, you've got 57 and 70 right there, and you've got the hotels. But those hotels are occasionally not what somebody's looking for.
Right.
For a particular meeting space. This sounds the ideal.
Yeah, I mean, so I think in your comment about the travelers, that's an audience that we really haven't tapped into yet, and we need to.
Sure.
But it's just like I said, the other cool thing
Yeah.
is the app. That when you buy the monthly pass, you get an app on your phone.
Really?
And that's
it's got like
how
a
you-
QR code
Yeah.
or something to get in?
It's just I don't
hold
know.
it up.
There's a little thing at the door, and you hold your phone app up there, and it just unlocks the door for you.
Really?
Yeah.
It's not even a QR code. It's just,
It's just I don't know.
It's neat.
that is fancy.
Now,
Wow.
if you just get the day pass, you have a card,
Yeah, it's just a little
card that
swipe
you have to
card.
pay
Yeah.
for and bring back. But
that's really
yeah,
cool.
it's
I like that a
It
lot.
is, it's a lot
That
of
makes it
fun.
handy
Yeah.
that makes it easy especially for travelers or business folks to give a coworker or a colleague the opportunity just to stop in there anytime without having to go buy, say, a booth or something like that and pick up
Yeah.
something. There you go.
Yep.
You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. We're talking with the Effingham Chamber of Commerce, Effingham County Chamber of Commerce. We're going to come back. We're going to talk about some very exciting programs that they're doing. This one is they've got a program that is helping the community tremendously. We'll be back right after this on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Back afterwards.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple: to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
Looking to build a new hobby building, horse barn, or farm shop? Let Morton Buildings help you design and construct a building that perfectly suits your needs. We'll be there for you every step of the way, even post-construction, with the strongest non-prorated warranty in the industry. Plus, Morton's exclusive Energy Performer insulation system provides the ultimate in comfort and efficiency. To see our latest projects and learn more, please visit mortonbuildings.com.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone service is required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Welcome back, folks. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. My guests today from the Effingham County Chamber of Commerce, Norma Lansing here and Kristin Probst over there. And this next thing we're going to talk about is not something, it's another thing. We already talked about how the workspace, you don't usually hear chambers of commerce talking about finding businesses their own workspace. This is an entirely different thing that you don't hear chambers of commerce talking about either. The Effingham County Chamber of Commerce is taking on the challenge of human trafficking. Tell me about this, Kristin. What's going on? Who wants to tell me about it?
Well, let me start a little bit.
Okay.
So we're not taking on human trafficking. We're helping create awareness of human trafficking.
Okay.
Let's start there.
I want to rephrase that. That might have been phrased poorly.
Well, I mean, that's a big job, a little bigger job than I think we're equipped to handle. But so we met a lady who operates a rescue center, a relief center for survivors of human trafficking situations who they help reintroduce them to society. Basically, they help them with counseling, they help them with job training, help them learn to be independent again. So human trafficking in the United States is a huge issue. Most people don't even understand it.
Yeah, right here. I'll stop you right there, and I'm going to ask you a question that I figure you would probably get all the time. What in the world in Effingham County do we have to do with human trafficking? There's none of that going on. There's none of that here, surely, but there must be, right?
Well, we sit at this intersection of two major interstates that go east, go to coast,
right.
and
north to south.
North to south, east
border
to west.
Border to border.
So whether we want to think that it's happening in our community or not, chances are it is. It's very well going through our community,
right.
for sure. So what we want to do is just create awareness in the community so people understand what it is, what signs to look for. The other thing, and actually it's pretty prominent on Facebook right now about these different apps that our young people use to play games and to communicate. They don't know who's behind on the other side of that curtain that they're communicating with.
Right.
So it's an
anonymous app.
It is, and so just making parents aware that to watch what your children are accessing on the internet, because the traffickers are very well versed in how to engage with that group, because there's even police officers who are trying to help intercede who have learned how to portray that person that they can start ameliorating that problem with the young people. So it's
what do folks look for? You said that you're trying to educate folks. Educate me. What would I need to look for to begin suspecting such activity?
If you saw a man and a woman in the store, and they don't look like they're together, they don't look like they would be a typical couple that you would consider. If one or the other. This
is fascinating, because that reminds me of how they basically found Elizabeth Smart or something in Utah, right? So if you see somebody that
male or female, if you see one of them being subservient to the other, perhaps forced. If you just see things that just don't quite add up in your mind, it doesn't mean that it's human trafficking, but it's certainly something that is worth. And the police department is very open to. If you see something that just doesn't look right to you, give them a call, tell them what you saw. If you catch a license plate number or whatever, they can go out and make what they call a wellness check or on that person, so they can try to see what's going on. If there's nothing, but in today's society, unfortunately, we all have to be very aware of our surroundings.
Kind of need to be a little bit more vigilant than you've ever had to be.
And so our job is to create awareness. We've identified, so we've had this woman come to speak at our chamber a year and a half ago. huge lunch crowd, lots of people. We just started this. So last fall, in November
7th.
we had a community awareness program, and I was out of town. So how many?
Yeah, how was the response at the awareness program, Kristin?
It was tremendous. This was an informational session. We just advertised it on Facebook and through email, and we ended up with standing room only. We
Really?
had over 175 people there.
Wow.
A very
Wow.
attentive, stone silent crowd the entire time as they listened to this woman's story about how she was a victim of human trafficking, and then how it has affected her life and her children's lives, and then things to look out for to prevent it. The audience, which is completely captivated. They also brought in one of the chief of police from Effingham to speak about things to look out for, and like Norma was saying, the different apps and things, just kind of educate the parents about things that they need to keep an eye on.
What other things do you need to keep an eye out for? I mean, in addition to seeing, I guess that might be the yin and the yang of it, seeing something that just doesn't look kosher, right? I mean,
Yeah. Yep, there's a list. The materials from the meeting are available on our website as well.
What's the website, by the way?
www.effinghamcountychamber.com, as well as a video. We actually recorded the entire presentation, and we have that available on our website as well.
Oh, that's outstanding.
So last week, Kristin, we just created a new Facebook page, Effingham County Area.
Effingham County Area Human Trafficking Awareness Group.
Nothing short there. But within
Right there. That's the Effingham County
within a
Human
couple of
Trafficking.
days, over 400 people.
No kidding.
I think we're up to about 475 today. It just
a
bam,
few
bam,
days,
bam.
Just a few days, 475 people have liked that and shared it, and so it's starting to gain traction. But
Well, see, now that's outstanding. And this was just last week you got this started.
It
huh?
was Friday.
yeah,
It was
just on
Friday.
So,
Wow.
Yeah.
So we
It's 5 days.
And the nice thing, the best thing that's happened so far is that we've already had people reaching out and saying, how do we get more training?
Yeah.
How do we get involved?
How do we get
with the group?
involved?
Yeah.
So we're starting to see that group, that community enlightenment awareness that they want to do something.
So, well, there you are, folks. If you are interested in further information, go to Facebook, and you probably don't have to pop all that in there, but I suspect you could probably start throwing. I bet you once you get on Facebook, Effingham County Human, the rest of it will throw in, don't you think?
It's probably going to, yeah.
Well, you know, Norma was already talking about we have to reduce the title, like.
Yes, but
Well, that's outstanding that you're already having that kind of awareness. And now, granted, you haven't been at it very long. Have you heard stories from other folks other than the lady that brought it to your attention to start with? Have you heard any stories from any other folks who may have been involved or have seen or been in this kind of situation?
Yes. I've heard some.
You've probably heard some harrowing stuff.
Yeah, we had. They brought we don't want to call them victims. We want to call them survivors. So they brought a survivor in to our office last summer, and mesmerizing.
Really?
Just mesmerizing what happened. And this, unfortunately, we think of it as adults. It's not always adults.
Yeah.
This started happening to her in grade school.
Oh, boy.
And it started happening by a trusted someone in the school that she trusted, and just grew from there. And she's, 30s, married, has children, is still fighting.
She's still affected by it.
Still
of
affected.
course.
Still fighting to get away.
Yeah.
Because
Oh.
they call them their owner. I mean,
Wow.
it's kind of like the Stockholm syndrome type thing. And
Yeah.
this person owns. They say that this person owns her. Well, who owns it? We don't own
No.
other human beings. So
we
we
haven't done
call
that
it
for
modern day.
160
They call
years.
it modern day slavery.
Yep.
So it's a very interesting topic. It's worth spending time looking at more deeply.
There you go,
Certainly
folks.
don't want it to alarm anybody.
No.
that, they have to be afraid, that you don't have to be afraid.
Just aware.
But just aware. Just be aware of your surroundings.
Let me ask you one other thing, and then we'll get out of this. Tell me, you talked about the children with the accessibility to the electronics. What's the first best thing a parent can do to ensure that this may not be happening, to try to ensure that this may not be happening to their child? Just know their phone?
Moderate what they're looking at. There's ways with phones I'm not aware of how to do it. Parents can set certain parameters with kids' phones and what they can access and what they can't.
Yeah.
So you just want to be very aware of what your child is looking at and participating in.
Again, if you want more information, you can go to Facebook, look up Effingham County Human Trafficking Awareness Group, and you'll find more information there. Ladies, that's an outstanding process or an outstanding thought. You're basically trying to help the community here. What a community service. Congratulations to you. I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take one quick break, one final break. Come back, we're going to talk about some of the other things coming up in a probably more soon manner. You've got a big party coming up.
We do.
We're going from human trafficking to a gigantic party. We'll be right back. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Catch TV. Back after this. Stick around.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get what you want and nothing else when you order a la carte internet from Wabash Communications. Wabash Communications is now able to offer a la carte internet called broadband only with fast download and upload speeds, reliable service, and unlimited data usage. No phone services required for our broadband only plans. Our broadband only menu includes packages up to 1 gig download. Call us at 665-3311 now to order. Service availability and internet speed will depend on location. Contact us for details.
Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
At Wabash Communications, our goal is simple, to keep people connected. And today we are doing just that, better than ever, by delivering the latest technology and personal service only a local provider can offer. We offer services anywhere from fast, reliable internet, TV services, and home monitoring solutions to crystal clear local and long-distance phone service. Wabash continues the commitment we started back in 1952, delivering a great connection to the most important people we know, our customers. So choose Wabash, the local service from people you can trust.
In 1949, Morton Buildings constructed our first machine storage building to establish our bond with the farming community. Since then, our relationship has grown, and so have our product offerings. From the smallest specialized operation to the largest agricultural enterprise, we understand the needs of your business and continue to evolve to meet industry demands. Plus, when you build a Morton building, you're backed by the strongest warranty in the business. To learn more about the Morton Advantage, visit mortonbuildings.com.
Welcome back, folks. You're watching Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. My guest today from the Effingham County Chamber of Commerce. This is Norma Lansing. She's president and CEO. This is Kristin Probst. She's the marketing and community coordinator. And, we're just going to call her marketing director today. They're telling us all kinds of things going on up in Effingham County, and we appreciate them stopping by. Okay. First things first, it's January, it's a new year. You always need to recognize folks in a new year.
Absolutely.
It's a new decade. Mm-hmm. What are we doing? Tell me, what are we doing to recognize folks? Kristin, who's playing in the party? You're the marketing. Yeah, we're doing what?
We're roaring into the 20s.
We're back in the roaring 20s. Yep. That's really cool. What's going on? Tell me about this gala event.
Oh, it's going to be exciting. A 20s themed, obviously, gala event to celebrate the businesses and the accomplishments of the businesses in Effingham County.
Okay.
We've got,
where are we doing it?
At the Keller Convention Center, Thelma Keller Convention
You
Center.
got a lot of room there. How big is this going to be?
It's big.
The whole ballroom.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Oh, my.
Yep.
That's a lot.
Yep.
And actually the whole place, yeah. We just take over.
That's pretty cool. They probably don't mind, do they?
No.
But we last year, 2 weeks ago, but a year ago, last year's banquet, we did the theme was the greatest place on earth, and we
By the way, great magazine. Also, because you did, and I don't know when that's coming out again this year.
At the gala.
Is it coming out at the gala?
Yep.
If you didn't see the magazine from last year, The Greatest Place on Earth, pick up a copy because it was like 70 or 80 pages or 100 pages. There might have been a little work put into that.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one is going to be what?
Well, we connected with the actual circus through the Illinois State University has the oldest collegiate circus in the country.
Oh, really? Okay.
And they put on a phenomenal performance for us. So they actually had a 20 segment in their repertoire and so we're bringing them back.
Oh, good.
To do this 20s themed segment in our program, which everybody will love. Mm-hmm. We've got a band coming in, Sojourn Rocks, and they'll do some 20s.
Good.
Oh, you know them? Okay.
Oh, sure. Good. Yeah, I've heard.
And so they'll be doing some 20s, and then the Gamify.
Wait a minute. What? They're going to do some 1920s music?
Sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are they really?
Yeah.
So the early jazz.
Yeah.
Actually, wow. Yeah, I play some 1920s music for crying out loud.
We can come and jam with us.
I probably. I'll bring my tuba and see if they welcome me. They probably would turn me away. I would think they'd run me out.
But we've got a magician. With look back at what was popular in the 20s. Mm-hmm. So we have a magician from actually
bathtub gin.
There'll be some refreshments.
Okay.
Refreshments.
Yes. But not out of the bathtub.
Bootleggers, well.
Yeah, I like that.
We have a magician that's going to be doing card tricks. We've got a cigar roller. Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, somebody coming in to roll cigars.
Where are they getting the tobacco from?
I don't know.
It's not your job.
Yeah, I'm not right. I mean that.
I was wondering if we were. The reason I asked, I was wondering if we were bringing up Kentucky tobacco.
Recreational marijuana, no.
That's down the street. I was wondering if we were going to bringing in the Dominican or the Cuban.
I have no idea.
Okay.
He's coming. We'll have a flower cart so people can.
Have you ever seen one of those guys work? By the way, the cigar rollers.
No, I haven't. So it'd be interesting.
It's very interesting how they have the leaves. How they have to make the whole thing. They got these great big leaves and then just stuff it, just jam it. All right. I'm already blowing too much of their time talking about the tobacco guy.
But we recognize also a big part of the evening is the announcement of the Effingham Citizen of the Year, Effingham Volunteer of the Year, and then the Chamber has recognizes 2 businesses annually as the Excellence in Business Award recipients. And so this year's recipients are HSHS St. Anthony's
Oh, really?
Memorial Hospital and then Alice Tire Martin Electronics.
Oh, that's nice.
So-
you do 2 different size
Yes, typically
businesses,
we
correct?
do. Not
Yeah.
always, but typically it's one
Does
larger, one smaller.
does the recipient of the Effingham Citizen of the Year know it
No.
going in? So this is
No.
a big surprise deal.
Neither one, the citizen or the volunteer, they don't know.
Is that
So,
right?
yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes, it is. It's always interesting to see
they-
how you get them.
Yeah.
What we have to do to get them there.
Yeah, that's one of the interesting. They do that down in I know Wayne County. Fairfield does that, but Flora doesn't do that. That Flora will have these people, or probably Fairfield will have these people. They would most likely be there anyway, but they hide their family back in the
Yeah.
back room. Do you guys do some family hiding and all that kind of stuff too?
Yes, yeah, a little bit, but
Invite like the kids and stuff.
We moved it. We switched it to the beginning of the program,
Oh, so that's
so
good.
that they have more time to spend with
Yeah.
their families.
Yeah.
It used to be at the end of the program, family would be hiding, waiting, and then it's over, and so we've tried.
Well,
to
that
give
makes
them
sense.
More time to be honored and recognized and spend with their families.
What
So,
day is
yeah.
this?
Saturday, January 18th. It's always the third-
Saturday, January 18th.
Always the third Saturday in January.
I'm going to be out of town. Doggone it.
Well, you know.
Sorry, I'll be in.
You could be in Effingham. That would be out of town. For
It would be out of town. Well, I'm a doggone it. It's my wife's 50th birthday. Going to be in New Orleans.
good for her. Well, that's a fun place to be.
That'll be.
You're excused.
I suspect I'll be able to find a crowd that big. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll be as well behaved as you.
Yeah, probably not.
Well, no. Okay, so if you've got the gala, if folks want more information on this, go to the website as well. I guess,
You
Kristin.
bet. Yep, under our events page.
I saw they've got this email. You've got different levels of giving. Have you filled up any of the levels yet? Are they all full, or they're open for anything?
For the banquet?
Yeah.
We still have room. Always have room for more.
Yep.
Always have room for more.
That's a rule, isn't it?
That's the rule, yes.
Oh, that's cool. All right, so go to the website, effinghamcountychamber.com.
.com.
All right.
Yep.
effinghamcountychamber.com. Learn more about that. Okay, that's coming up week after next. You've got all kinds of other stuff coming up this year. Tell me what in particular you want to tell me about. I'll give you 2 minutes.
Well, at the end of this month, kind of another interesting topic. We have a partnership with the Illinois Chamber, so they're able to bring in great experts and attorneys to come in and make do different workshops and seminars. So at the end of the month, we have one on diversity inclusion.
Oh, really?
We're getting ready. There's a new law that requires businesses to do sexual harassment training, so we're looking at bringing that in. We just had them come in December to do one on the new recreational marijuana laws for the employers to understand how to fit
How
that
well is
into
that?
their-
That had to be attended by I'm sure that was a huge topic of interest.
So, yeah. So we're working with them to get this sexual harassment training seminar here.
I was a meeting this morning when we had questions about the marijuana thing, and then how do our like for instance, if our engineers are in a house where they are smoking marijuana legally, because we've got to go in the houses to install cable, and how does this affect them for like drug testing? And there are so many facets of that were never even considered, aren't there?
There are, yes. It's and the other thing to remember on recreational marijuana is that it's illegal in Illinois, but it's not illegal in any states around us. So you don't want to go across the straight line.
No, keep it to yourself.
And it's also not legal in public places. So,
That's right.
you just have
And
to-
all the keeping in the trunk of your car and all that kind of stuff. Okay, diversity inclusion. Why that topic, or is it just on their list, or just? Probably. I mean, it's actually something the folks need to keep in mind, isn't it?
They do, and diversity, has many meanings as human trafficking.
Right.
Diversity has many meanings. So the three of us are diverse.
We are quite diverse.
So that's diversity. So
Quite
diversity
diverse.
doesn't.
She's blonde.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm dark-headed.
The diversity
Norma's
doesn't
dark-headed.
have to be. Typically, you think of diversity as white, non-white.
Right.
Doesn't have to be
Race of some kind.
But race is just one part of diversity. So
Gender diversity is another
gender,
thing.
all those issues that, again, for the workplace, and we provide services to business. That's who we support us as businesses. So these are issues that they have to be aware of and important to them. So.
Effingham Jam is coming up. Have we started working on it?
We have, yes.
When is that?
absolutely.
That's July, right?
July 24th
I'm going to get
and
you guys
25th.
back here to talk about that
We
before
will,
that.
because we got some new stuff coming. That's,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like what? You're going to keep the secrets until
Yes, I
until
am.
July?
Yes, I'm going to keep them. Just going to keep them.
What's
Give a
the-
little suspense.
What's the date on that? Do you know?
July 24th and 25th.
July 24th, 25th. There's all kinds of stuff. Go to effinghamcountychamber.com and learn all about all we talked about today, right?
Yep.
Kristin, thank you so much for being here today.
Thank
I
you for
really do
having me.
appreciate that.
And we have two folks back keeping the office open that we need to mention
You
too.
better hurry.
Yep.
You got
Becky
20
Brown
seconds.
and Jamie Niemerg are keeping the fort at the office.
Nice job, guys. We appreciate you. That's the thing. Your office is so near the interstate. You probably have people coming in there all the time, just wandering around, don't you? Like I did. That's how I met Norma. Thanks very much for watching Big Talk, folks. We'll see y'all next time. Have a great day.